Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Razorbacks will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arkansas State's offense will get the football first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Motion from the back. To the air. It's awesome. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Red Wolves are marching down the field. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Buying some time. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. To the air on 2nd down. Using the quick game. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice...
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for...
He wants to take the top off. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, That's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
In the backfield, it's Coates. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. The Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. DB's right up on the receivers. To throw, it's Awesome. Lets it fly. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
A lot of urgency for this offense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll try to do it himself. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Tempo and overdrive. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Now sliding to his left. Unleashes it on the run. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Snagged in the middle. It's Hatchett. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Awesome. They'll run the screen. At the 35, he's open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Tosses it incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
He's got him this time. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw it. The short hand to Oliver. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Wants to throw. It's awesome. Quickly complete. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Slings it downfield. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Louisville. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the...
Catch inside the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Quarterback adapting. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He breaks a tackle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Got him downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to pass, it's awesome. Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They're setting up the screen. On the move at the 30. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. He got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Arkansas State, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Here's the pressure. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Red Wolves want to crank the tempo. Defense in press coverage. Looking downfield, it's awesome. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
Makes a connection. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. And the Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This offense doing business in the red zone. Wants to fire on second down. Caught. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Second down, he'll throw it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Fit it in the window for the score.
Great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
The Red Wolves will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been...
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Gets it out quickly. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They take the lead with the 6.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in and week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. To the air, it's Awesome. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Red Wolves come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Fights off the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Taking it the other way. Out of bounds at the 18, and man, do they have great field position now.
Man, what a play. Now you're setting your offense up for great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, return it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Razorbacks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Yeah, in this offense, that's what they do. Last week he had 2 rushing touchdowns. They're going to feature.
Sneaks it in.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he makes the extra point.
Arkansas, 35. Arkansas State.
Coming out with it, it's Gant. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Right on the money. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
He'll pull it on the read, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Makes the grab down the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Gives it to the back on the draw. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's got his man.
Well, a great job by the quarterback understanding where the pressure was coming from and understanding where his outlet was. And, David, you know, it's demoralizing, I expect, from a defensive standpoint when you think you've dialed up the blitz and you think you're getting home.
Yeah, and you're doing what you can to try to pressure the QB, and you're bringing extra guys, but sometimes that comes at a sacrifice. And you can see he got the matchup he wanted, took advantage of it, didn't get flustered. That was the biggest thing. Like most QBs, sometimes when that blitz comes, they'll get flustered really quickly and make a bad decision. He stayed calm, made the right read, made the right decision.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays, and you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit.
And the quarterback hauled up 2 and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. Finds his target down the middle. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. And the Red Wolves backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's awesome. Wide open downfield. They were backed up and now more than out of trouble at the midfield stripe. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the 2nd half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Terrific job not just settling for the negative play and getting it to the running back.
Yeah, and you're supposed to go through your progressions, and you're obviously wanting to attack down the field and make a big play, but a lot of times when you dump it off to the running back, he can make something happen. And you're right, get something positive out of it instead of taking a sack.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Hatchett.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, obviously you're thinking pass, pass, pass. A great job by the offense trying to slip in a screen, but the defense had none of it. Great job reacting to the screen, seeing it, going and making a play.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Dropping back, it's awesome. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Unloads to the wideout. There he goes. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Turning on the Jets. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He'll do it himself. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Swings it out to the flat. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's awesome. Pressure coming. He's going to run it.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Got the quick pass. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Culliver. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab past the marker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. It'll be third and long. Back to throw. It's awesome. Here's a heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
After that incompletion, fourth and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the fourth quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Here's the pressure. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.